All right, Bayhive, buckle up. The news cycle is spinning faster than a Bayhive fan at a concert, and we've got the hottest, most unmissable updates right here on the Bayonce beat. We're diving deep into some major developments that have everyone talking, from groundbreaking career moves to behind-the-scenes shakeups. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. First up, a hometown hero is making waves, stepping onto a legendary stage with a massive career leap that's got us all buzzing. We'll break down exactly what this means and how it's unfolding. Then, we're pulling back the curtain on some of the most talked-about departures from a show that's been a staple for decades, exploring the stories behind the exits that shocked the entertainment world. But that's not all. We're also jetting across the pond to see how a beloved show is getting a fresh, and perhaps a bit more daring, makeover for its international audience, with new rules that could change everything. And finally, we're celebrating another incredible talent from the comedy scene who is officially joining the ranks of a globally recognized institution. Stick around, because you're going to want to hear all of this. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss a beat. Hometown hero takes center stage. A Savannah native is set to make a significant career leap, officially announced as a new cast member on a legendary sketch comedy program. This promotion marks a major milestone for the comedian, who has been a familiar face on the show since season 47, performing with the popular comedy trio, Please Don't Destroy. While there were rumors about his potential move to the main cast, the announcement confirms his transition from featured player to a full-fledged cast member, a dream many in the comedy world aspire to. This development means he will be stepping away from Please Don't Destroy as a performing member, though his fellow trio members will continue their work on the show in different capacities. John Higgins will be departing the show entirely, while Martin Herlihy remains with the writing team. The comedian has been a dedicated staff writer for the program since 2021, honing his skills behind the scenes before earning this prominent on-screen role. Joining him in the new cast are fellow comedians Tommy Brennan and Cam Patterson, alongside social media personalities Jeremy Culhane and Veronika Slowikowska, signaling a fresh wave of talent for the upcoming season. The news has sparked considerable excitement among fans and in his hometown, celebrating this significant achievement and the culmination of years of hard work and dedication in the demanding world of comedy. This move is not just a personal triumph, but also an inspiration to aspiring comedians from similar backgrounds, showcasing that dedication and talent can indeed lead to the biggest stages in entertainment. The anticipation is high to see how this new cast member will contribute to the show's iconic sketches and comedic legacy. His journey from local stages to national television is a testament to the power of perseverance and the pursuit of comedic excellence. The transition from a featured player and writer to a main cast member is a rare and celebrated accomplishment, highlighting his growth and undeniable talent within the industry. The community is eager to witness his performances and the impact he will undoubtedly make on the show's future comedic landscape. This is more than just a new job, it's the realization of a significant career ambition. Audience impact. Fans are already flooding social media with congratulatory messages, celebrating the success of a homegrown talent and eagerly anticipating his contributions to the upcoming season, reflecting a strong sense of local pride and shared excitement for his next chapter. But wait, the stories behind who leaves a show can be just as captivating. Stay tuned as we explore some of the most shocking exits in the history of this iconic program. From beloved cast to shocking exits, the untold stories of SNL departures. Saturday Night Live, a beacon of late-night comedy for over 5 decades, has been home to legendary talents like Tina Fey, Eddie Murphy, and Will Ferrell. Yet, as the seasons change, so do the faces on stage, with some exits proving far more dramatic and surprising than others. This deep dive uncovers the 20 most shocking departures that have left audiences and industry insiders alike in disbelief. Among them is Robert Downey Jr., who joined SNL in 1985, aiming for a younger demographic, but left after just 1 season, later reflecting that he was ill-suited to the rapid-fire sketch comedy format. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, the youngest female performer of her time on the show from 1982 to 1985, faced challenges and limited opportunities, though she wasn't officially fired. The list also features Shane Gillies, whose tenure was cut short before it began due to resurfaced racial slurs, a stark reminder of the scrutiny faced by public figures, though he later returned to host. Taran Killam, a fan favorite for 6 years, was surprisingly fired in 2016 despite having a year left on his contract, a move Lorne Michaels attributed to the need for changing the show's lifeblood. Norm Macdonald, a beloved Weekend Update host, was allegedly fired in 1997 due to jokes about the O.J. Simpson trial that offended NBC executive Don Ohlmeyer. Chris Rock, who joined at 23, was fired after expressing dissatisfaction with his material and seeking opportunities elsewhere. Adam Sandler and Jenny Slate also found their tenures cut short, with Sandler's exit attributed to ratings pressure and Slate feeling she didn't fully click with the series. Sarah Silverman's departure in 1994 was due to staff changes, while Chris Farley's firing in 1995, though officially cited as low ratings, is rumored to be linked to his struggles with addiction. Chris Parnell faced multiple layoffs due to budget cuts and cast changes. Jay Farrow's contract wasn't renewed as the show aimed to avoid typecasting. Damon Wayans was fired for improvising a sketch against directives. Casey Wilson and Emil Wackham were let go before subsequent seasons, with Wackham describing the news as a gut punch. Joan Cusack left after 1 season, finding the experience miserable. Michael Longfellow was informed of his firing via his manager before boarding a plane. Gilbert Gottfried had a contentious relationship with the writers, even being written as a dead body in a sketch. Michaela Watkins described her firing as a humbling moment that spurred personal growth. Chloe Trost, a key player in season 49, announced her firing via Instagram, humorously calling it very Gen Z audience impact. These stories highlight the precarious nature of careers in live television and the intense pressures of the entertainment industry, sparking widespread discussion about fairness, artistic freedom, and the personal toll of show business. Now, let's switch gears and head across the pond where a familiar show is getting a bold new twist. We're talking about profanity, late-night rules, and a whole new attitude for a UK adaptation. Profanity Unleashed, SNL UK set to break the swearing barrier. In a move that could redefine late-night comedy in Britain, the upcoming UK adaptation of Saturday Night Live, set to premiere on Sky Max and now in 2026, is poised to embrace language its American counterpart cannot. Sky, the network behind SNL UK, has confirmed that the show will operate under different content standards, primarily due to the UK's broadcasting regulations. Unlike the US version, which adheres to strict NBC standards prohibiting profanity at any time on network television, the UK's Office of Communications, Ofcom, allows swearing after the 9 p.m. watershed. This crucial difference means SNL UK has the potential to explore edgier material and include language that would be unthinkable on American network television. The US SNL, while technically airing within the FCC's safe harbor hours after 10 p.m., employs its own stringent standards and practices, often muting or cutting content to avoid violations. Even with these precautions, occasional slips do occur. When the US SNL airs in the UK, it typically receives a 15 rating, equivalent to TV 14 in the US. However, SNL UK's rating is still pending development. The show has already secured James Longman, former executive producer of The Late Late Show with James Corden, as its showrunner, and casting is actively underway. This regulatory freedom presents a unique opportunity for SNL UK to develop its own distinct comedic voice, potentially pushing boundaries further than the original series. It raises questions about how the show will balance creative expression with audience expectations and the specific cultural nuances of British humor. The decision to allow profanity could significantly influence the tone and style of the sketches, offering a fresh perspective that might appeal to a different segment of the audience or simply provide a bolder alternative to existing British comedy programming. The flexibility afforded by the 9 p.m. watershed is a significant advantage, allowing for a more mature and potentially more risque comedic approach. This development is being closely watched by industry analysts and fans alike, eager to see how this adaptation will carve out its own identity in the competitive landscape of television comedy. Audience impact. The announcement has generated buzz among comedy fans, with many anticipating a more daring and authentic comedic experience, while others speculate on how the show will leverage this newfound freedom to differentiate itself from the US version. And speaking of new talent making a splash on the iconic SNL stage, we've got more exciting news about another comedian officially joining the cast. Orlando's own joins the SNL family. West Orlando comedian Cameron Patterson is officially stepping into the spotlight as a new cast member on the iconic Saturday Night Live. At just 26 years old, Patterson has made the significant decision to join the legendary sketch comedy show as it heads into its 51st season this fall. After carefully considering the offer, Patterson opted to delay his start date slightly, aiming to begin on September 22nd, with his debut expected on the show's October 4th premiere. He will be joining 4 other new cast members: Tommy Brennan, Jeremy Culhane, Ben Marshall, and Veronica Slowikowska, marking a fresh infusion of talent for the upcoming season. Patterson's journey to SNL began on the stages of Orlando, specifically at the Night Shade Lounge during Wilberto Miller's weekly comedy night. All jokes aside, he dedicated himself to the Orlando open mic scene before relocating to Austin in 2023. His move proved pivotal, leading to national recognition when he became a regular on the popular Kill Tony podcast and began touring with comedian Tony Hinchcliffe. This year also saw Patterson land a role in Kevin Hart's film 72 Hours, a bachelor party-themed comedy where he plays a supporting character. His father, Kenneth Patterson, expressed pride in his son's decision, noting that while NBC wanted him to start earlier, Patterson felt the later date was right for his career trajectory. The addition of Patterson to the SNL cast is a testament to his hard work, comedic talent, and growing presence in the entertainment industry. His roots in the Orlando comedy scene highlight the vibrant talent pool within the city, and his success serves as an inspiration to aspiring comedians in the area. The anticipation is palpable to see how Patterson will bring his unique comedic voice and perspective to the sketches and characters of Saturday Night Live. Audience impact. The news has been met with immense pride and excitement from the Orlando community and comedy fans nationwide, celebrating Patterson's breakthrough and eagerly anticipating his performances on one of television's most celebrated stages. That's all the news we have for you today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a lightning round recap coming right up. That's a wrap on another packed episode of the Beyonce Beat. We've covered a hometown hero stepping onto the legendary SNL stage, delved into the most shocking SNL departures throughout history, explored how SNL UK is embracing profanity with new rules, and celebrated another incredible comedian joining the SNL cast. Don't miss a single update. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below to tell us your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials so you're always in the know. We'll see you next time.